Here they have some things called Laboratorio Permanente de Pensamiento Crítico, a permanent lab for critical thinking, UR-MAR. Another one is about history and science, breathe culture. I'm just translating because I know Spanish pretty well and all that. And then you have a cafe here. Well, right now it's probably not open, but it's with ice cream and pizza and all of that. And the Liberty Plaza. And this is the real name of Rionegro is Ciudad Santiago de Arma de Rionegro. That's the real name, but people just call it Rionegro. So this is the place down here. This is the museum, but right now it's not working because we have, you know, the coronavirus. So we have to wait for things to kick up again, and museums will open up as soon as everything is possible. So they have another thing here where they're offering, like they call it, la Plazoleta del Espíritu Santo, the plaza of the Holy Spirit. This is culture and everything, and there's the church right up there. So at least you could spend a good 2 hours here in the town square, walk around different areas. I'll show you some other stuff in a little while, and then we'll venture off to another place. Now guys, you can come and walk down from the park and in this direction, going from the church, the side of the church back in that direction, and you can see a lot of shops and restaurants. You want to get some Chinese type food, cheap stuff for 5,000 pesos or 10,000. Keep in mind the US dollar is about 3,700 pesos right now, 3,700 pesos in Colombia at this time. And you have a lot of shops around here, a lot of things that you can do. You want to browse around, you need to buy something, a new piece of clothing or something because you lost it on the trip, whatever, you want to buy something. They got all kinds of things here, all kinds of shops, all kinds of things. And look, just back and forth, you see it all over the place. And it's very nice. Plaza Real. This is all a touristy area now because Rionegro is getting more notoriety. It's becoming more famous these days. And they always take care of it, keep it very clean with the workers here and everything. So just very nice little streets going up and down and all of that. And in addition to this channel, I'm also an English language teacher. I posted this up just a while ago because I offer classes for free on YouTube. If you know anybody that wants to learn English, that doesn't speak English well, just recommend that channel, English Your Way by Edwin Toro. That's me. I'm also an English language teacher, not just a traveler enthusiast. Now this is the cultural house, La Casa Cultura or something like that. I don't remember the name of it, but we're walking around here. You see they sell sneakers and everything, sneaker shops, and they got all the hand sanitizers at a lot of the entrances to the stores. They have to. By government law, you have to have these things ready before you go into a shop. So there's a lot to do around here. There really is a lot to do. And you can see that just about everybody, 98% of people, 99% of people are wearing face masks. And they got a lot of little shopping centers. Like I said, you want to buy some sneakers, some cheap sneakers or something, you can even rent these bikes. I don't know how that works, but you can like get these bikes as rentals to ride around. Now this is like a little mini park here where people hang out and sell their handcrafted stuff or things they buy and whatever, a fast food cart. And you see how this whole area is like this. And this is like a little chapel here, a little thing. And then sometimes you have this information if you want to know, Centro Histórico Rionegro. It tells you the story about this area here, and it gives you all that information. So anything you want to say, look at that right there, that corner right there. It's a very nice red and white, old-fashioned style architecture of this area. And we got some rain clouds coming, but they're not here yet. So wow, this is nice. Just check it out. Everybody's hanging out, and right there it says Rionegro a sus hijos, próceres y mártires de la independencia nacional. This is a monument dedicated to the heroes and the martyrs, the ones who died fighting for national independence, 1810 to 1910. This commemorates 100 years of freedom, of liberty, of independence. Cool. I didn't know that. And you got that old little chapel there, but I don't know what it is about. It's called San Francisco Chapel. Oh, it's even in English. Check it out. It's in English. It's in English. It's in English. So let's look at it. It says it right here. San Francisco Chapel. The construction of the chapel began in 1759. It was the center of evangelization for the congregation of the Sacred Hearts. And in 1775, the church changed its devotion to San Francisco de Assis. Oh, yeah, the vegetarian monk, priest. The main building is erected where the old cemetery of Rionegro existed. So this used to be an old cemetery. So it's got more information. If you want to read it, just pause it. Pause the video and you can see it in its colonial style. And what kind of, who was the architect? That says it's anonymous. But this church right here, that's where the old cemetery used to be. It's not even a church, it's a chapel. So you got a lot you could do here in Rionegro. A lot of places you can explore. And it's all over the place, everywhere. Nice. So, catch you later with part 2. This is one of the dudes that does recycling and everything. And he's got his cart thing there that he pushes. So he's a recycler. He hasn't started his day yet, I guess. But people recycle here a lot. There are many recyclers here in Colombia. Many poor people that make a living from recycling. So here's a map of like the area, and it shows where we are. That orange thing right there shows where we are. And this is a legend. And it gives you like the names of certain places in case you're looking for some kind of a specific place that is a landmark. And it's all there on this thing right here next to the church. Right here at the corner of the park. And all of that, so it's pretty good. And this is a monument for this dude, Jairo Tobón Villegas. Now that's the sculptor. But the pastor, the priest, was Jorge Alberto Urrea. He was also, no, he wasn't a priest. Oh yeah, he was a priest and he was a mayor too, or something. I don't know, can't tell you for sure. Born 1892 and died 1966. Okay, he was an archbishop, this guy up here. The archbishop is Juan Manuel, I think Gonzalez. Anyway, some history there about the town, some of the history. Now, this is the front of the church, the entrance, and next week I think they're going to start with the masses next week here in September, the first or second week. And there go the ladies that we were talking to before, and there goes a monument, don't remember what about, but anyhow. So if you go down that street from the church here, from Banco Caja Social, that way, you go up to the traffic light, you cross the street, but you stay on the right, you cross the street, and you keep going straight, half a block, not even half a block. Right after you cross the traffic light, the street, it's on your right side, Todo Natural. That's the restaurant I'm going to show you in a moment. So stay tuned. Stay tuned.